Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AS20 Reacts. Today we're reacting to the YouTuber called The Cut. They dropped a video saying a teacher guesses student GPAs, and let's just find out what they say. So like I said, teacher's gonna guess the student GPAs, and we're gonna find out whose GPA goes on to who technically. Before we begin, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and let's get straight into this reaction, you guys.
In my experience, no.
Oh God, I already know it, you guys. I'm gonna start cringing. I already know I am.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Elaine, and I am a high school English and theater teacher.
I teach AP Calculus, AP Physics.
I've been a substitute
God.
teacher for the last 5 years.
What was your GPA back in high school?
Oh, 2.5 maybe.
My GPA in high school is a 3.4.
My GPA in high school was 3.95 or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, I know. I was a perfectionist for sure.
What's a clear sign someone is struggling in school?
Avoidance, eye avoidance, so they won't look at you. Slouching.
I had this the other day. I had a girl that when you meet her, she comes across as very, very smart. And when you start talking to her, she is not.
Today is only math.
God.
That make you nervous at all?
Yes. It just makes me nervous because I'm judging students that I've never had in my class.
We're gonna hand you a clipboard with the numbers on it.
Okay. We've got everything from,
Okay, so when I was in school, you guys, my GPA was in the range of the 3.4. 3.4. I was like a 3.3. I was like a 3.3, 3.4. So I was like a B average student. I got like A's and B's. So I was like a 3.4 range. That is me. Like I wasn't no 4.0, no 3.8, but I was definitely like in the range of a 3.3, 3.5 range of 3.4.
1.5 up to a 4.0.
Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness.
You have to pick right now. Who's your 1.5?
Oh, God.
Who's your
I would guess the guy
1.5?
that looks like a skater. Looks like a skater, and the skaters I've known at my schools typically are not that interested in school.
Hey, so what's your name, sir?
Noah.
What math are you doing?
I'm in algebra 2.
What have you learned? What's the last thing you learned in class this week?
Really paying attention.
Any subjects you're not a fan of?
Language arts. I don't like
Oh,
language
language arts, that's what I teach. Ugh.
Do you play sports?
arts. I wrestle.
Really? Because you don't, I mean, typically I would have thought of a wrestler a little more bulky. So,
What do you plan to do after college?
I just want to be a teacher.
Okay.
if he's active in sports, he's got to do okay in grades, otherwise you get kicked off the team. I'm going to...
Yeah, you would have if he's doing wrestling, then he has to have at least 2.0 or higher. Yeah, and to be able to play in sports, you have to keep at least a C average grade. Oh my God, C average grade average to play in sports. So he always has like a C. So he's definitely a 2.0 or above.
Let's say the 3.4.
You
What?
seem like
What? Okay, okay, so you know what? Before we start, I should give my prediction. I'm gonna say the girl next to that guy in the gray sweater. I would say her. I think she might be I think she might be the 4.0. I think she's a 4.0 student. I think the guy next to her is probably the 3.8. I think the black guy, I think he might be the 3.4, and then he definitely leads a 2.0 or higher because he wouldn't have that grade. He would be wrestling if he didn't have that, and everyone else could be like the 1 point whatever.
a pretty average middle of the road kind of student.
Yeah, I think he's a C.
2.4.
2.4. You don't stand out to me as necessarily a top tier student.
This is so,
Be dumb or unintelligent.
bro. This is so bad for the teachers because you're judging students who never been in your classroom. That's what's so. It's such a-
No, it doesn't. All it means is that your focus is not towards the academics, right? Like to be a teacher is to work with people, right? It's not to be an uber genius, and that's where something like wrestling, right? Very personal connection.
Yeah, it is. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Good. You seem pretty confident. Do you feel like you are a little bit of a class clown, perhaps?
I dabble.
You dabble in class clownery. Okay, nice.
Have you ever been caught cheating on a test?
Okay, so it was a weightlifting class.
What?
There's a mirror behind me, so I was looking at notes, and I got a 0 on that test.
Deservedly so.
What's your favorite subject?
I really like my woodworking class right now.
How did you get into woodworking?
One of my career goals is in manufacturing.
Do you have any interest in ever going to college?
hate school, so I'm not gonna like college. So.
What do you hate about high school?
Like it's a full-time job and I'm not getting paid.
Okay, I get that. Although, when you get to be in your 20s, 30s, things do come up where you go, I could learn how to do this new part of my job if I'd have done that part way back and built a.
I would say this though. He's definitely right. School is not for everybody. High school is a full-time job. You have 6 classes and everything, stuff like that. Yes, it is a full-time job and everything, but overall, it is good to at least get your education. Obviously, now college is not for everybody, so I don't like the feeling how they so try to push you to go to college. Yeah, I'm going to college myself. I'm getting my associate's degree and process of getting my bachelor's, but I chose to go to college. I'm continuing to get my degree, but not everybody's meant to go to college. So I get what he's saying, how he doesn't like school.
Foundation for my education. Because the biggest thing in education isn't to teach you facts, it's to teach you how to think and problem solve. You got
2.0. It just seems like your focus isn't more on the academics, but more on something that actually sounds really cool and really interesting.
Hello. You got a cute outfit on. It's all matching. Like your hair is nice. You take some time to get ready in the morning before you go to school. Do you have any ideas of what you want to do after school?
I'm thinking pre-med right now.
Pre-med. Exciting. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
What kind of medicine would you be interested in?
Surgery?
You'll have to get your nails cut for that.
Probably, yeah.
What math are you in right now?
I'm taking Calc 2 and Intro to Stats right now.
Oh, nice. What's the integral of cosine?
Sine? Yeah.
Yeah, you are correct.
I think just based on the fact that you're interested in pursuing pre-med, which is a very competitive field, I'm going to give you 3.8.
3.8.
3.8.
Okay.
I just don't see necessarily the confidence level.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Like I'm thinking she's the 4.0 student. I think she's the 4.0.
I see a little bit of the slouching, a little bit of the avoidance of eye contact, a little bit of being quiet. I could totally be wrong by that look that you gave me, which is awesome.
You seem pretty relaxed, more alternative maybe.
Does this person present as a high achiever?
In my experience, no. The students I've had in the past that tend towards that style are a little more withdrawn or don't participate as much, or they just like feel like school is lame.
What's your favorite subject?
Favorite subject? Probably AP Literature or AP World History.
Really?
Yes.
Because I think I gave you my lowest score when you
did.
came in.
Yeah.
Probably pretty off the mark.
Do you have an idea of what you want to study yet?
Yeah, earlier the year I took pre-med.
So I'm guessing sciences, math, more your favorite classes.
No, I'd say my favorite class is probably my AP Lit class.
Nice, AP Lit. Okay, as an English teacher, that makes me happy to hear.
You don't come across as a 1.5 for sure. So I am going to give you my 4.
4.0. Pre-med, taking advanced classes, you're taking things seriously.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover, people. Learn that. Remember that. Don't judge a book, because they all judged this man. They all thought this dude was a slouch, not taking school seriously. They didn't care. He walked up in there. Oh my God, my camera needs to focus. Focus, focus. What's going on, my camera? Focus, focus. Come on, camera. Don't focus. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on. Focus, focus. There we go. Okay, so. Oh my God, where's my camera? Focus. There we go. So there we go. There, now my camera's focusing. Yeah, so yeah, basically, they all judged this dude, and he flat walked up in there, and he said, yo, I'm taking AP Literature. I'm already doing pre-med. Like, I'm above all these people. Y'all all judge me. That I like that.
Who's your favorite teacher? What did they teach?
I'd say my English teacher, Miss Holland. She teaches AP English.
Then who would you say is your worst?
Oh.
You don't have to say names. Even though they're gonna know.
My 8th grade biology teacher.
Has that stopped you from taking science classes? Now you're in high school.
Sorta, yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
What are you reading?
We read The Great Gatsby a few
Nice.
months ago, but
Great.
right now we're just practicing for the AP exam.
Okay. I have
Yeah, this is tough because you have a whole bunch of them who are doing AP. Now you have the brother over here. He's doing AP. The other guy just walked past. He's doing AP. And then you have, I think the other girl, I think she was AP too. So you have 3 of them who are AP students. And they're getting, you wouldn't be in AP classes, which is advanced placement, if you was not at least a decent GPA. So all 3 of them have to be at least a 3.0 or above, at least at this point, right? So, because if you're doing AP, you're preparing for AP tests come up. So they have to be at least a 3.0. So I don't even know now. It could be anyone at this point who has the 4.
1.5 and 2.0 left, and I don't think either of those are right. I'm going to give you the 2.0. I would like to be able to give you the 3.4.
Who had the 3.4? I'm not going to let you switch, but that's your 2.0, you think?
I would switch them, yeah.
Not a 4.0. One bad teacher can drop your motivation. 3.4. Now comes
4.0
yeah,
student.
4.0.
The 4.0 student.
Curricular activities. What do you like to do?
I'm a SoundCloud rapper, actually.
Well, let's hear a rap.
Oh, okay.
Want to hear those?
Maybe not. I know what my daughter listens to, and I don't like to listen to that either.
What's been the most challenging part about school for you?
My attendance, because I've like gotten sick a lot.
That's hard, and then when you come back, it's like trying to get caught up from what you missed.
And I
And
just
do the,
never,
it's hard. It's kind of a snowball effect. 1.5. Just based on the challenges you said you've had to go through.
How do you think you did?
Terribly.
Show of hands, who did Chris guess correctly?
Ooh.
Yay, one! Oh.
Oh, wait. So I was right. The girl, oh yes, I picked her, that black girl with the dress. I said she was the one with the 4.0. I got it right. Yo, let's go. I don't know about everybody else, but I know for sure I said that she was definitely the 4.0
Well,
student.
at least I got one.
By default.
Yeah. Come on up.
You gave me a 2.4.
Okay. What is your real GPA?
2.0.
Why was I off?
Kind of overestimated me. Because wrestling season's over, so I don't have to maintain a GPA anymore.
Oh. Yeah.
How do your parents feel about your GPA?
They're not happy with
Yeah.
it at all.
I wouldn't be happy either.
Okay.
Do you feel like you're working at your best capabilities?
No, but I want to have better GPA because I want to go to college and I want to do a lot of things in my future.
You can, you know. When my daughter was in high school, if you'd asked me if she was ever going to graduate from high school, I would have told you absolutely not, couldn't do it. Last year, I watched her walk across a college stage and get with her diploma up like this. She barely squeaked through high school. She got to college and she blossomed. So, I think you will.
All right, I got you right. My
You did get me
one
right.
correct answer.
But you weren't going to switch it. You
I
said
know,
was
I was
do
going to
it too.
switch it. Oh.
I got the impression that you weren't really interested in schoolwork.
Yeah, well, I do the schoolwork. I don't particularly want to do it, but I just do it. Honestly, if it was a 1.5, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, don't stress yourself out about making it all perfect all the time. Just get it done.
Yeah.
What GPA did I give you?
You gave me a 3.8.
What is your GPA?
4.0.
4.0. Why do you think I didn't give you the 4.0?
Your comment on my posture really stuck me.
Has maintaining this grade point average caused you a lot of stress or anxiety?
Well, in my freshman year, right before the final exam, I was really stressed. I had my first panic attack, and I'm just like very close to keeping that 4.0 for this year, but I could.
I know for a fact, my best friend who I had known for years, he averaged a 4.0 GPA, and he told me a lot of times it's very stressful to keep that average. A straight A student, it's very difficult to keep because a lot of stress through freshman year all the way through senior year. So I know a lot of people who gone through that feeling because he definitely told me over the years I've known him. But yeah, it's a very stressful feeling to try to maintain that GPA. For me, mine was a 3.4, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5 range. So I was like an A-B style student. So I was like a solid B range. So for me, it was just maintaining my B throughout the entire years of all my freshman year through senior year and everything. But yeah, no, I get what she's saying. It's very stressful to be an A student.
Ruin it also.
If you have it, there's this expectation that you have to keep it, and if you don't, it was all for nothing.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's just one piece of information about you, right?
So you gave me a 4.0. I am the 1.5.
I got it right the first time.
Is it stressing you out about like how it'll affect future plans?
I wouldn't say it affects me anymore because I already got into college.
Great. With the 1.5, how did you get into colleges? Because
She's like, how'd you get in, fam? How'd you get in?
usually that wouldn't cut it.
I would assume it was the essay I wrote, just talking about my background.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for my test scores, I probably would have been, stranded.
For me, a 1.5 is either incapable of getting better grades, which you, to me, obviously are capable, or you just don't apply yourself. And I would guess you don't apply yourself.
You'd guess wrong.
Really?
Both times, yeah.
What have I got wrong?
The whole reason my GPA is where it's at is because during COVID I struggled mentally. I was in and out of mental institutes, and I was never at school, never online for school, and so it dropped my GPA.
Are you happier now than you were 3 years ago? Do you feel like
Absolutely.
you're in a better place?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right. I totally understand. I totally feel your pain. You're not the only one that struggled. I had students that fell into some drug use and things like that, right, to cope. And COVID's hard because I'm seeing you through a screen. It's like here, it's personal. Like if
there's no interaction.
You can feel me. Definitely, if you need any help or anything, right, with school or whatever. I know I'm not your teacher. Don't even know where you go to school. But after this, like, feel free. You know, you can get my number. I can help any of you guys if you need support. And so, you know, I apologize that it hit me so much, but thank you. All right.
What did I give you?
A 2.0.
And what's your actual GPA?
3.8.
Yeah, I knew I was wrong once we started talking, but the options were getting limited.
Do you get a GPA because it's just that's what you get, or do you have to work hard at it?
I've worked hard, you know.
What motivates you?
My mom, really. She's like my number one support system, just in general, not even just school, just life.
Your biggest fan?
Yeah.
Well, I'll go home and give her a hug, because I wish I could go home and give my mom a hug.
So I gave you a 4.0. What is your real GPA?
I have a 2.4.
Are you happy with your GPA? Do you feel like it is a good reflection of your abilities?
I mean, I'm not happy with it, but I don't think it shows like how smart I am.
Totally.
Because I've just never been good at school. It's just not my thing. I don't do my work. I don't pay attention in class. I don't show up to class, to be honest.
Yeah. How do you think your GPA might affect what you want to do in the future?
I never thought I wanted to go to college until last year. Everybody started talking about going to college, and I was like, maybe I should go to college. But then I got rejected from everywhere.
Okay.
So
What's your favorite subject?
my broadcasting media class, it's like our school news. I always get good grades in that. I've gotten A's like every year.
You're entirely capable of doing whatever you want. Broadcasting? Do it.
How was that experience for you?
It's cathartic because I didn't think I would have the talk about the COVID and its effect. I didn't realize that would affect me.
At the end of the day, it's a number that does not define or limit somebody's ability to succeed or to know what they want in life or to have skills. It's just one box that our society tries to put people in. So.
Alright, you guys, I'm going to end on that note. Thank you guys so much for watching. So, pretty much a whole recap, like I said, my overall experience in school, like I said, I had my ups and downs in high school, but I made sure I ended up on a solid GPA. But like she said, your GPA is just a number. It doesn't really represent who you are as a person. It's just a number that they put you in a box and this categorizes you amongst everybody else in your competition. But it's up to you to be the one to make sure you pass your classes, work on your assignments, do what you need to do, get your grades up, everything. But at the end of the day, school's not meant for everybody. So I think it's really good to see the fact that like you shouldn't try to force people to go to school for college, but at the same time, don't try to knock it, you know. But make sure you really want to go because, like he said, COVID has been a changer for a lot of people. A lot of people did not get the whole interaction and stuff like that. So it really does get a good experience to show how it really is, honestly. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in my next reaction video. Take care. Peace.